it's just, it's good for eyes. But if you're waiting on AdSense to get you rich, especially if you're only dropping once or twice a week, it's just not gonna work unless you break it down like Vlad into a million clips. You get what I mean? And then that would probably work. So again, I could see his podcast making so we got $2 million or $2.5 million from Patreon. Let's say, I don't know, let me start throwing around some numbers. Let's say he makes 500,000 from ads on YouTube. That's $3 million. So AdSense pays him 500,000, $3 million. Let's say all the ads they get, another 500,000. Or let's just put 1 million, because who knows if he's doing these deals. Like, he might have bigger endorsements. He might be working with record labels. He might be working with who knows. He might not be. You might not easily see it. Product place. I don't know what it is, right? So a cool $1 million or so. You feel me? So now, if I'm kind of guesstimating what I think that podcast is making, remember, he's independent, right? So he got to go get it. Okay, cool. So we're at 3 plus the 1. That's 4. I'll add another 750,000 and buffer higher or lower. So let's say he's making 4.75 or maybe 3.25. Okay, between that range. So I just gave it a range. So 3.25 million or 4.75 million per year. Now, what usually happens if you're ever going to be exclusive, and if you're talking about worth, what's the worth of something? If you ever try to get the worth of a business, and by the way, the most of that, no disrespect to the guys who are on it and the staff, I think if Joe's making $4 million on a podcast a year, I think he's leaving with $3 million profit. I'm gonna just be honest with you. This is the reason why I got rid of Rory and Mealy Mall. Everybody else is gonna be on salary. I think he's smart enough that he could probably pay everybody with $1 million, right? So he still leaves with about 3.5. Okay, cool. We're making 3.5. If you were gonna evaluate that for an exclusive deal, number one, he's on all platforms now and could do a deal later. If someone was gonna come to Joe for a deal, he's making $3 million by himself after expenses, right? This is me just guesstimating. You're probably gonna have to do a multiplier of at least 10, right? You're gonna have to do at least 10. You're gonna justify him getting off all platforms, which could hurt his growth. You got to do a lot of things. So now, I'm thinking for a 3-year deal, it's at least $30 million he would be worth at this moment if he was going to do a deal exclusive, right? I think that would be fair. 4 years, it could be $4 million or $40 million. So if you're wondering how that 40 will come up, that's how my math will be mathing, all right? Sorry, okay? So somebody says, Ak, you're out of your fucking mind. Well, I gave vague numbers to kind of come up with a yearly amount, and then I kind of took some took some expenses off top, right? But keep in mind, Joe's not traveling, right? He's not traveling to go do podcasts. He's paying everybody's salaries. He's not getting a new production crew every time. They're shooting at the same place. I would imagine, other than paying the staff, he has a low overhead. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to go set up in motherfucking Houston, Texas in a strip club to go do a shoot or figure out camera people and sound people there. He has, it's a pretty set thing. Hey, you guys show up 2 to 3 times a week. We film content for 7 to 8 hours. We have these editors chop it up. We'll be good. I think my numbers are kind of okay, if you really want to say that, right? So again, that's what I think his podcast is making. Again, let me tell you how the exclusive game goes, right? In the exclusive game, if I could make, just think about Joe Rogan too. Whatever money you could make, you add a premium to it, right? So whatever money you could make by yourself, you times it by 5 to 10. Some people might even say 15, right? That's going to be the money that you're going to get paid for exclusivity. That's just how it goes. You get what I mean? Shit. Bro, we're on Rumble right now. What do you think how that works? You know what I mean? I know what I would make just streaming on Twitch. All right, cool. Let's take some hours, blah, blah. Let's do some quick math, da. All right, cool. Because I'm going to be giving those hours to Rumble, all right, bing. Pay me this. Cool. That's how it works. I'm telling you, bro, listen, I don't want to hear it. I'm trying to tell you how to math. Feel me? I like to do a mix of both. My main platforms, I like to keep it open. Certain deals, I've done streaming. Right now we're doing streaming partially exclusive, and also we're doing our podcast exclusive at the moment. Who knows? We might get back in an open market, start making our own and whatever. Shit happens. But if you're wondering how Joe Budden probably arrived at that, yes. Does Joe Budden has $40 million in the bank? I don't think so. By the way, a lot of people don't have $40 million in the bank. I don't have $40 million in the bank, okay? You know what I mean? That's a very ambitious number, right? Cool. Yeah, okay. I did my little pocket watcher thing. Let me just play the rest of it, and then we're off of this.
Y'all are right. Highest paid by whoever be. I don't. You feel me? You figured it out?
I hear you.
I'm not. It's.
Got it. Okay.
So yeah, I'm not sure that they was talking to me. I hope they wasn't talking to me.